Dental implantology. Statistically, 1 in every 2 implants faces a challenge. The bone conditions do not allow the correct prosthetic positioning of the implant. For this reason, dental implantology cannot be considered without the use of regenerative materials. Bovine bone substitute materials have dominated the area of bone regeneration for many years. In the proper sense, the merits do not lie in the animal origin of the material. The organic components are removed to prevent the transmission of diseases. What is left is pure bone material, equivalent to the mineral present in human bone, but which can differ in its crystalline structure. With BEGO OSS, the bovine bone substitute material from BEGO Implant systems, this means that during the remodeling process, the material is not broken down or converted, but is instead integrated over the long term into the new bone. Bovine bone mineral is generally very well tolerated, but alone is not the only responsible for the success of BEGO OSS. The last piece of the puzzle is the macroscopic design of the bone substitute material. During the production of BEGO OSS, the architecture of the trabecula is preserved, meaning that the material closely resembles the structure of human cancellous bone. The processes of bone formation and reorganization, and of course the formation of blood vessels, can therefore proceed undisturbed. For our understanding, the use of bone substitute materials is always associated with the use of a barrier membrane. Barrier membranes made of collagen are resorbable. How long the resorption process takes, or rather how long the membrane acts as a barrier to the soft tissue, varies greatly between different products. The tissue from which the collagen is obtained, as well as the production process, influences the resorption process. BEGO Collagen Membrane is manufactured from porcine pericardium, meaning that from one side the material is produced with an outstanding compatible collagen, and from the other side the material is produced from a very thin tissue, which nevertheless is stable and firmly cross-linked, allowing the achievement of a long barrier period without any artificial modification of the collagen. BEGO Collagen Membrane has the ability to adjust its tactile properties. We call this the Chamäleon effect. When dry, the membrane is very stable and rigid and can be used to help positioning the augmentation material. However, when the membrane is wet, its tactile properties change. It becomes soft and flexible and can adapt to any shape. The wet BEGO collagen membrane does not glue to itself, which brings advantages during the handling. Since the membrane is very thin, the soft tissue closure is facilitated. Our biomaterials line is still composed of a synthetic bone substitute material, the BEGO OSS, and a collagen sponge, the BEGO fleece. More information about BEGO Implant Systems biomaterials can be found on our website. We would also be glad to receive your feedback regarding this video in the comments. Remembering that questions and suggestions for new videos are always very welcome. Thank you and have a nice day.